Alright guys, of course, it has ended at Villa's Park. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 2. Of course, Aston Villa troubled Chelsea on this day. Aston Villa, of course, scored the first goal in this match, and of course, the goal came in the first half of the game, and that was towards the end of the first half. Chelsea really controlled the match from the first half, but this young man, of course, scored a wonder-crack goal. Jose, of course, is his name. He scored a wonder-crack goal in the first half to give the Villas a lead. And that was a really poor defense, of course, from Christensen, who was not really marking any player and made an opening for the Jose, of course, score that goal. And of course, this is the guy that turns the game around. Pulisic, the moment he came in as a substitute, he turned the game around and scored a wonder goal. That was 59 minutes, and it didn't take much time, just 2 minutes interval. Olivier Giroud, of course, scored a goal, though it was a kind of deflection, but it hits the back of the net, and it was 2-1 for Chelsea FC. And of course, Williams, to me, deserves the man of the match. He had some couple of shots, and this is one of it. A wonder shot, of course, and the goalkeeper, of course, made a couple of saves. And if not that, William would have scored a goal. Giroud, of course, is in good form. Honestly, today's match, have made it to seem that Giroud, of course, deserved to, have some playing time at Chelsea. Halftime, of course, was 1-0. Chelsea was 1-0 down, and a couple of fans all over the world were so furious in social media. Many have criticized Chelsea FC, and they say that why will they lose when United, of course, have drew their match. All right. Rodrigo made a couple of mistakes in defense. If I'm to say 5 and 6 today for Chelsea FC was really poor. Rodrigo and Christensen, they were not really combining that very well, but Giroud, of course, deserves some credit. Alonso as well deserves some credit, and Alonso played a very good football, but the player that was not really playing good well was this young man here, of course, Rodrigo. He was very poor defensively. Quite a number of mistakes occurred through his own side. But at the end of the match, it was Chelsea that collected the 3 points to their pocket, and currently they are sitting on top 4th position with 5 points ahead of Manchester United that sits in the 5th position in the Premier League table. Alright guys, this is the match, of course. Pulisic, a game changer, of course, to me. Pulisic, the moment he was brought in, he changed the atmosphere at Villa's Park. Villa's Park, of course, scored the first goal to give the home side a lead, and it looks like all hope have gone because Villa looks so much solid in the second half. But the moment Pulisic and Barkley was introduced, but to me, it's Pulisic that changed the game. At the moment he was introduced, he scored a wonder goal, roof it at the roof of the net, and it enters the goalpost, and Chelsea leveled it to 1-1. And that was not really much time, just 2 minutes interval. Olivier Giroud scored another goal. Right, guys, of course, the next guy that played wonderfully today was Mason Mount. Mason Mount was incredible in today's game. Yes, Mount played wonderful football. He deserves some playing time, of course, though he has been a regular starter under Frank Lampard. But in recent time, he has been substituted in some cases. But I think in his performance today, Mason Mount deserves some accolades, and on that note, he deserves to start Chelsea next game. This was the first goal scored in the first half by Jose, and it was really painful. Thanks, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more.